Every single night, your brain cells shrink by about 60%, leaving enough space between the cells for your brain to give itself a power wash. It creates those massive highways for cerebrospinal fluid to rush through like a power washer, flushing out those toxic proteins that build up during your waking hours. And the incredible thing is, it's specifically targeted at the bad stuff. Amyloid beta plaques that cause Alzheimer's, gone. Tau proteins that are linked to dementia, flushed away. All the metabolic waste from a day's worth of thinking, swept away. But here's what this actually means for you on a day-to-day level. When this system is working properly, you will wake up with crystal clear thinking, better memory recall, improved focus, and that feeling of mental sharpness we all crave. Your brain literally performs better when it's not clogged up with yesterday's cellular rubbish. You're actively preventing the long-term build-up that leads to brain fog, memory problems, and neurodegenerative diseases down the road. This nightly detox isn't just maintenance, it's your brain's insurance policy. And I don't know about you, but that's one insurance policy I want. But unfortunately, here's where most people get this wrong. Remember, this only works during that deep, non-REM sleep. That is the deep, slow wave sleep. So picture this. Imagine you're trying to clean a crowded nightclub. When it's packed with people, it would be impossible. But what if everyone suddenly got smaller and the spaces between them expanded by 60%? Now you can get your cleaning crew in there with industrial strength equipment and you can get the place looking spotless. Well, this is what happens in your brain. Studies show sleep deprivation reduces glymphatic clearance by up to 70%. This means if your sleep quality is poor, you're essentially letting toxic waste accumulate in your brain night after night. So, what do you think are the three biggest killers of this deep sleep? Number one, alcohol. Even one drink can disrupt the deep sleep architecture. Number two, blue light exposure within 3 hours of bed. It blocks your natural sleep progression. And sleeping on your stomach, unbelievably, circulation patterns really matter for this system. So, how can you optimize this to get the best brain health you possibly can? Well, there are three evidence-based strategies. First, prioritize that deep sleep. You need about 7 hours of sleep per night, but specifically, you want to allow the body to track between the stages of sleep. And in order to do that, you will need a cool room between 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, that's 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Your room needs to be completely dark and you really need to have a consistent bedtime. Second, that sleep position really matters. Research shows side sleeping, specifically the left side, increases the glymphatic flow by about 25% compared to back or stomach sleeping. Third, give your brain less work to do. Stop eating 3 hours before bed. Do some light stretching to improve circulation. And this is key, really wind down, actually wind down before bed. Your brain needs to shift gears. So here's the bottom line. Every night you have the opportunity to literally wash your brain clean of the toxins that cause cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. And I'm not talking about just feeling rested. It's about protecting your long-term brain health. So Drop me a comment and tell me what's your current sleep quality like and what's the biggest thing getting in the way of your deep sleep. I read every comment. So thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate spending this time with you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.